Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Runic Streams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Thursday. God, sometimes the time goes by really fast and sometimes not so much. So today's our daily reading. I'm going to use the Runic Tarot to look at the current situation and the influences around that. Hope you all are doing fantastic today. It's a little dreary here. Rained last night. Excuse me, hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, let's do some shuffling. Sometimes I don't understand. This camera is so funny. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Current situation. Justice. Present influence. Ace of Wands. Future influence. The Star. I like that energy. Okay, what to look for is Queen of Wands. Unexpected. Four of Cups. Challenge. Death. Strength. Eight of Wands. That was upside down. Where does this lead? Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords. Ten of Cups. Page of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting the feeling that maybe you know what the I'll clarify the Justice. For some of you, I get the feeling that this energy is someone watching what you're doing. Now this could be at work, or so it's not like sneaky weird. I'm not getting weird energy here at all, but someone kind of keeping an eye on it. Like if it's at work and like someone's watching the work you do, or if someone has a love interest in you, they're kind of watching you on social media, or and it could be very quiet too, but I mean, it's not necessarily love because I'm not getting a lot of love cards other than the Ten of Cups. But at the end, however, I am getting a feeling of with that Ace of Wands, Justice, there's something happening here where I feel like there's eyes on you. Uh, um, and again, it could be at work. It could be, I mean, it could be anything. It could be as simple as someone is just like really not necessarily keeping an eye on you, but kind of like a mother or a father would, where they're watching what you're doing because they're worried, but not in a worried sense. That just that subtle kind of, keeping an eye on you. Could be a friend too. So this could be, work, love, friends. Keep an open mind there. With the Justice in the current situation, I just feel like, I mean, I'm going to clarify this one because, I mean, I'm getting balance here, but I'd like to know more about it because the Ace of Wands in the present influence is like the idea there's a new beginning here. And I feel like that this is like the balance coming in. Let's clarify the Justice and see what this is about. Because I like the Ace of Wands energy, a new exciting opportunity, beginning. It doesn't feel like an idea. It feels like a new beginning. And it's weird because on our yes or no, I have the Ace of Wands over there. Um, I was just looking at it going, okay, these Ace of Wands. Tell me more about the Justice, please. Eight of Wands, Chariot. Okay, there may be, whoa, with the Eight of Wands over here too. There could be a message coming in, and I think there's something, I mean, this is truly, we've got the Star and then the Nine of Cups. I mean, this is really super good energy as far as, this feels to me like you could be getting a message here and maybe some kind of travel or some kind of energy coming towards you with that Chariot. I feel like it could be travel for some of you, like you're going to go on a trip, but, and especially with all this Eight of Wands stuff going on, but I feel like someone maybe just reaching out and giving you an opportunity. And that's where the Ace of Wands is. The reaching out part is the justice part. So like kind of making things right. Um, and I feel like that's what like they're kind of, that's why they're keeping an eye on you. Not that they're weird, it's just that you're in their thoughts, whether it's work or relationship or anything, friendship. So they're going to, I feel like there's an opportunity here that's going to help you reach some of your dreams here. And I think that's really, it's super nice. And I get the feeling like part of me says work because we've got the Queen of Pentacles on the outcome. And then it feels kind of relationship because we have the Ten of Cups in the out, and after that, a couple steps back. So there's a couple good feelings here. Then we have the Star in the future influence. And I just feel like you're like opening up to more dreams here, more wishes, more, um, it's almost like you're opening up your universe. Ooh, there was that Ace of Wands again. So there could be something going on here in the next couple days with that, all these aces around us. Tell me about the Star here. What is this Star energy in the future influence? There's that Page of Swords, Three of Wands. Yes, see, there is someone's watching for sure, the Page of Swords. Um, and I feel like the Three of Wands is everything is coming together. Your ships are coming in, but I feel like it's because someone's watching you. And then the Lovers is definitely a partnership happening here. Now, this doesn't have to be love. And partnerships at work could be subtle partnerships too. You know, where someone goes, "Hey, you know, I got a great project, and you know, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect person." But whatever this is, it is fulfilling, and it feels right with the Star. I mean, that's the energy in the near future. So I do feel like there's this really nice, it feels just right. I mean, it feels right. Um, we have the Queen of Wands here in the what to look for. I feel like this is like a kind of a don't stop energy. Um, let your passions drive you or move you, because we've got a lot of wand energy with the Eight of Wands and the Strength, the Ace of Wands in the present influence. We've had some clarifying wands. There's a feeling of like, let your passions drive you. I'll clarify that. Queen of Wands, please tell me about this Queen of Wands and what to look for. I mean, I like the card, so I do. This is a good day. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, Four of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is something that you've been fighting for. It may be something that you've had to overcome from the past. So, like, if you've been working on some kind of something on with yourself, you know, like working through, I don't know, doing something to improve your health, improve your mental, you know, how you see things, you know, your visions, your I feel like that's what it is. Like you've been working on something, and and it has to do with, I feel like you're reaching that, the Five of Swords. It's been a lot of work to kind of overcome something. And that Queen of Wands is like telling you don't give up on that. Don't give up on that. It may be hard, but keep going. Because she doesn't stop. Like she said, like the Wands courts are doers. They do. Like they keep doing. I know that kind of is weird, but they're they don't overthink. They have energy, physical energy, mental energy, passion about whatever it is they're doing. They get excited, you know, and it is about following your passions too. And and I feel like with some of this wand energy, again, I think that's what it's asking you to do is grab hold of that wand energy, and really get excited and try to stay excited, because the unexpected is the Four of Cups. It could get really easily, you could get really easily lost in, um, you know, daydreaming and not seeing what's right in front of you. So I feel like though that's the opposite here with the unexpected. I feel like you're going to see what's right in front of you. Um, Even though you may have felt like you haven't, I think this is definitely coming in. Tell me more about this Four of Cups. I also feel like it's reaching your dreams. Like I'm getting getting that. I don't always see that with the Four of Cups. You guys know I see that a lot as the poor little old me card, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting overcoming something that, okay, well, this is what I'm getting. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. The five. Let me see what that is. Okay, the I can't see it with the glare. Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Nine of Wands. I mean, I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're going to. I feel like that Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands, of course, is the hard work, and I think you've been working really hard for something. And I think the Knight of Swords comes in, and that's the key to this Four of Cups, is that you're going to see, because of the Justice too, keep in mind. But I feel like there's going to be an open up here about a certain relationship. Again, this could be any kind of relationship, but I do feel like there's a better understanding with the hard work that feels like it's you've been working really hard, and the Knight of Swords is more the truth coming in, and then the Ten of Cups, of course, is feeling. I feel like you're going to feel like you belong. There's something here too about feeling like you belong. So if this is work, it's definitely feeling more homey, more true to yourself. Like you don't feel like an outsider. You feel more. You're going to start feeling more like you belong, and it starts with that Ace. The death isn't your challenge. The thing is it's going to be hard to change. So we had the Six of Cups show up here. If this is something that reminds you of something from the past, this, even though it's similar, it's not the same. It has grown. And the death is our transformation card, which has said it's growing, things are growing, and it may be a little bit hard to deal with, not deal with, it's just a struggle because you have to continue to grow too. And to see this in a new light is going to be really important. And then the Eight of Wands is in the strength here, which I feel like let's clarify the Eight of Wands, because I want to make sure if this is a message. It could be travel, it could be a message. The Eight of Wands is a lot of times travel by air, but it also is messaging coming in. It's also the thing with the Eight of Wands. If it's not travel, it's it's an opportunity, but it fleets, like it's fast, and if you don't see it or grab it. But this is in a strength, so I feel like there's something happening here that's going to help you move forward. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands. Ooh, the Death card, the Magician, and the Five of Cups. This is going to be some kind of realization. You've got the Death, the Magician, so it's an understanding of something that's been hidden from you and that has caused disappointment. So there could be a message here. This is probably a message. But the cool thing is that you're overcoming that, the disappointment. I think it's a clearer picture of the disappointment. Again, going back to that Judgment, that's what's going to help you move along, because when you get that message that comes in, yeah, it dropped. Hold on just a sec. Okay. When you get that message coming in, I feel like that's kind of what sets the stage with the Justice and even the Star, because the truth is coming out, the truth, understanding, things are going to make more sense. And overall, I feel like this is going to be a couple days of like truth. And it's something too that, I mean, we've got the Page of Swords, there is truth. This is like what you're really dreaming for, the Star. There's good stuff. So it leads to the Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. I feel like this is feeling more stable, being in a more stable position. I do feel like there is kind of some more things to be said here and some more truths. And then I feel like there's going to be more of that familiarity, the Ten of Cups, the comfort, the relationship, whatever it is to you. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles, please. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords. This has been, yeah, this there's something about an understanding here of why something's been hard. And that could be even earning money or being maybe even something about your home here. Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like with that Ace of Swords, something is coming very clear about some kind of burden that's been weighing heavy on you. And I feel like, again, it all has to do with this clearing up. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are the same. Like it's the energy of feeling, stable and successful. And then I do feel like too that it all revolves around this new opportunity. Again, that justice is the key here. There's something here that you're learning. I mean, that's the key to this whole reading. So as a daily reading, I would really pay attention to the balance or the truth that's coming in. Tell me about this King of Swords after the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. Wow. Yeah, so this could be someone that's coming back around. And I feel like they just God, um, the messages. I mean, this is something that's really important to you, and this person I feel like is coming back around. It could be work again though, and I feel like this person at this point comes in with a message, and it is important to you, and it is a gift. This does not necessarily mean love. I do still feel like there's a real big feeling of career here, or just a very general. This is going to make you feel better, and I feel like this energy is that things are continuing to move forward, but in a very positive way. And also it's matters of the heart, so it feels good, again leading to that Ten of Cups. um I know it's the third card out, but that's where it's eventually going to be leading. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups here. I love this card. Okay, tell me about this Ten of Cups. What is this Ten of Cups, please? King of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, that's why it could be for some of you, it's going to be love, but for some of you, it's definitely work. There is a feeling here of things coming together. So if you were thinking about walking away from something, um, I feel like the Three of Pentacles, that the situation feels definitely more like collaboration, getting together and making things better than, and that's where it feels more comfortable. The King of Cups, again, we got the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups representing that king. So there is some kind of feeling of just allowing things to happen. And it could have to, I'm getting the feeling that this is about going with the flow again. Because if you were considering moving away from something, I feel like this is just saying, let things happen naturally. Just let things happen. Don't force it. And I feel like then you can really embrace that camaraderie with the Three of Pentacles, because that Three of Pentacles really to me is a lot about that. But I do feel like that Ten of Cups is a very comforting feeling. So whatever this situation is, whether it's work or love or friendship or a project you're working on, it is going to bring out a very, I'm feeling relaxed, I'm feeling confident, but I'm also feeling like very well taken care of. So that's the comfort part of it. And I feel like that's what that is saying with the comfort. There's also the tower right there as well. What is the advice for today? The world? Um, we've been talking about this, and this energy's been coming up for the last couple days. I do feel like this is that graduation. Again, the death is our challenge, which is transformation, forward movement, growing. To me, that death is growth. Um, and I feel like that's what this is saying, continue. And we had this just not too long ago. Continue to allow yourself to level up. look at everything you've done and see the goals that you've reached and that you are reaching a new goal here, and to allow yourself to level up into the next level, whatever that is. If it's work, handling it differently. This is just as much perspective as it is an actual job opportunity or promotion, or even in a relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean engagement or marriage. What it means is allowing yourself to grow and use what you've learned to level up here. Does that make sense? But I feel like that's what that is. It's just a big feeling of knowing that you've reached the next level. You've reached whatever you've reached the next level, and allow yourself to understand that. And again, even with that Queen of Pentacles in the outcome, I mean, she's successful, very successful. It doesn't have to be female or male. It's a very successful card. So there you have that. Let's do our yes or no's. I'm going to pull 3 cards. You can have 3 questions. You can have 1 question and then select the card that you want to answer that question. There also are maybes in there. I've had a lot of maybes. So yes, no, or maybe. Also, the maybes do come with advice. I use the advice of the card because that's what I do. So what do we got? If you need to pause it and think of your question, go ahead. I'm going to do 2 more shuffles and cut the deck, and we'll get started on that. Yes or no question. Yay. Okay. I'm going to pull 3 cards. You know the drill. Pause if you need to. Question 3. Okay. Okie dokie. Ready? Question 1. 4 of Cups. This is a maybe. So the reason why I say that is if you're asking like what the advice with the 4 of Cups is, open your perspective. If you're over focused on one thing, you may be missing something. So that's why it's a maybe, because if you stay ultra focused on something that may not be what you're thinking, or you may miss an opportunity. So it is a maybe, but it's about keeping your perspective, broaden your sights. Don't stay ultra focused on one thing, because there might be something else available to you. Just the question. So here is the 7 of Pentacles. It's another maybe. It's a positive card, but the maybe part comes in that it all depends on how much attention you're giving to something. If you're, the answer is yes, if you're putting in the work. If you're not putting in the work and you're not doing it, then the answer is no. So if there's something that you're asking about, like, will I get the promotion? Well, if you're putting in the work, yes, you will see the fruits of your labor. If you're not, you will see the fruits of your labor. In other words, nothing. So put the work in, and the answer is yes. And then Queen of Wands, the answer is yes, because this tells me that you are putting the work in. So, and it's a very positive card. It's also about passion. So I just feel like the answer is yes with the Queen of Wands. She's got a lot of energy and such. So, there you have it. There is your reading for this Thursday. Take care. Please hit that thumbs up button. It does help, and have a beautiful one.